What's up, Blazers? It is I, Hope Giselle, and this episode is brought to you by Audible.com, an Amazon company. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Blaze Entertainment, or visit sponsor and supporter links on our website at intotheblaze.com. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Now, let's start the show.
You're locked in to the hottest station on the
planet. Hey, Blazers. We are fucking back, bitch. It is I, Hope Disguise, and my amazing counterpart, Mr. 50 Shades of Gay. What's going on?
Bitch, I feel like it's been ages. Because we are back and better than before. Fuck you,
the
mean.
The shade of it all.
Move to a marvelous new chateau, bitch. I'm living life like a Caucasian woman, bitch. Life is good. How are you?
I'm great, but you just had like a birthday. And so we cannot disregard that shit. Oof. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, get lit, bitch. Happy birthday, suck dick, bitch. Okay.
Ooh, I didn't do that last part. I wish I did. Come up. I just wanted somebody to sit it on my forehead, but girl, the Lord had other things in store for me. So.
Forehead. I'm not sure if I like dick on my forehead. I'm not sure if I like dick on my forehead. At any rate, popping on into this petty world news because it's been ages, and so bitch, we got some shit to cover. Okay, some shit to cover. First and the foremost. Now, I don't know if our opinions are going to conflict on this one because a lot of different people had a lot of different things to say.
Mm-hmm.
But as it pertains to Miss Angela and Mr. Rob Kardashian, and if you don't know, Black real name is Angela, y'all. But anyway, as it pertains to those two, but first of all, both of them are petty, right? So let's just get that. Both of them are petty. I'm not taking anybody's side, but what I want people who are listening to do is understand what I'm about to say. I don't agree with what Rob Kardashian did as retaliation for being cheated on and made a fool out of. However, I don't think that Blac Chyna deserves any motherfucking sympathy that she's been getting or any of the money that she's going to get now that she's won the case because, quite frankly, first and foremost, yes, I'm into respectability politics because, bitch, they make the world go around. If there's, for every one hoe, there's a respectable bitch out there in the world that makes people feel like, okay, this is what's okay to do in the workplace, and then other bitches that make people say this is okay to do in a strip club. And if you don't understand that respectability politics are just a part of life, then fuck you and your life. And that's just where I am on that. But it bothers me that there were people that were legitimately like, yes, bitch, you played this, man. Yes, queen, petty mother of the gods. And everybody's forgetting that Rob Kardashian is a human being. Now, when I posted that on my Facebook page, people were like, oh my God, you defending a white man. This ain't got shit to do with fucking race. This ain't got shit to do with him being a Kardashian. This ain't got nothing to do with him being a famous person. If I had read this story and I was just reading some shit about a stripper and her, random ass rich boyfriend, I would have felt the same way because nobody fails to realize that, first of all, Rob was already in a very depressed state when he met Chyna. She wooed this man, made him feel like she was going to be the one, then gave this man his first fucking child. And what people fail to realize is that Rob does not come from the world of pimps, hustlers, and hoes. And people say, oh, he knew, it wasn't nothing. He got, like it just is what it is. But that's not the world he comes from. When you Black and you come from that world and you know what to expect, we knew better. Rob didn't know better until it was too late to know better, and then he had got. But on top of getting got, he got back into fucking depression. And I think that's a fucked up thing to celebrate somebody's heart being truly broken because they felt like they found somebody that was willing to deal with them as they were. So
that's my thing. Like, I I wasn't one of those people praising Black China for her actions, and
Right.
like you said, like I don't agree with Black China's actions, and I wholeheartedly don't agree with Rob Kardashian's actions. But like you said, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people were missing important nuggets of information about this entire situation, like Rob Kardashian's mental state. And not to
Mm-hmm.
get too far into, you know, mental health and all of that good stuff, but you never know what's going on in somebody's mind. And nobody really, I feel like nobody really took the time to consider those nuggets of information. They just immediately started to praise Black China because Black China is who she is. And
Mm.
I just feel like if a lot of the hoes praising Black China would have put Rob's shoes on, they probably would
Mm.
have felt the same way.
Mm.
And I honestly feel like Black China purposely got pregnant by Rob. I felt like
Girl.
all of the shit was planned out. I felt like it was all planned out. That bitch saw absolutely nothing but dollar signs across Rob Kardashian's forehead.
Mm.
And she took the opportunity and she ran with it.
Oh, that baby
Oh
is
yeah,
fucking.
but
She Usain
girl,
bolted that shit. She Usain fucking bolted that shit. That bitch. Like I don't even want to get into that for real because it makes me upset because people don't
right?
understand. Like as a black woman, how I can be like trying to police Black China, but at the end of the day, like I feel like bitch, half of the shit that he first of all, those weren't news that he leaked, and that's I want to be very fucking clear
Right.
about what Kardashian leaked. Okay. In white boy world, Rob did some shit. Rob, like, all the white boys was like, oh shit, her news
Mhm.
got leaked. But I'm looking at him like, dang, I mean, Black China has posted worse shit herself on her page. So,
Yo,
like,
there's fucking pictures floating around when Black China was in the strip club, bent the fuck over ass naked. So
and
she
right.
she exposed herself. I don't know why she's like playing the victim now, talking about revenge porn and all of this. But bitch, your news are all over the fucking internet anyway. Like I don't
Right.
understand. Like now you're worried about your image, but bitch, you weren't concerned about your image years ago when you were in the fucking strip club, letting people photograph you bent the fuck over.
She's still not concerned about her fucking image now because right after that fucking Good Morning America bullshit, she threw her motherfucking blonde wig back on and hopped in the Nicki Minaj video. So it's like,
Right.
are you fucking kidding me? Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Bye bye.
Right.
Next. So Michael
Attention
Vick
whore.
told Colin Kaepernick that he needs to cut off his afro. First of all,
Girl.
Michael Vick, you got bigger motherfucking fish to fry than somebody's afro. And the fact that your black ass, who just got freed from the doggy kennel like 2 days ago, is out here trying to tell motherfuckers to cut their hair to look presentable is absolutely ridiculous because there was a point in time where niggas like you were called unprisonable looking. So for you to sit back and tell somebody that they have to cut their afro and their hair the way that it grows out of their fucking scalp, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, Michael Vick, are you even relevant? Like, if he's even still, like, outside of the jokes about him saying, like, no, for real, like, outside of jokes about him being, like, unworthy and untrustworthy with dogs, like, how often do we talk about Michael Vick? How
Exactly.
often?
Exactly. The most his name has ever been in the fucking news is when he was arrested for was it animal cruelty or whatever the fuck he was arrested for. But that's the only time his name was in the headlines. So like, bitch, go get some relevance. Like you out here worried about the wrong fucking thing. Do you even still have a contract with the football team? Like what are you doing with your fucking life right now? Besides fucking, you probably somewhere pushing buggies at the local Kroger, bitch.
Right. He has a whole stay away order from Shih Tzus across the, a 50-mile radius.
Motherfucker can't even. He probably can't even step foot in Petco.
Right. I fucking can't. Like, bitch, you have a whole stay away order from every dog in the world. So, bitch, let's not even go there.
His ass can't even walk on a dog food aisle at Walmart.
No, this piece of tea.
Girl, what's up?
This piece of tea, okay. Madonna's white, pasty, old, crunchy, dry booty ass had the unmitigated motherfucking gall to call the Queen Mother, Whitney Houston, mediocre.
Bitch.
Bitch, I'm speechless.
Whitney is somewhere turning in her fucking grave, bitch. Turning.
Whitney is somewhere cackling, bitch, having a drink. That's what Whitney doing. But we turning for her, okay?
Bitch,
Whitney is somewhere cackling with Michael having a drink, okay?
Mediocre, though? Out of all of the things that she could have called her. Mediocre?
Yes. Yes.
Mediocre.
Yes, bitch.
Now, now, hold on. Wait a minute.
Subpar.
Now, this is what I don't understand because Madonna is legendary.
Okay.
She's legendary, but Whitney Houston is more legendary. So I just don't understand how somebody who already has a legendary status can even fix their fucking mouths to refer to someone who can sing you under a fucking table, bitch, 6 times, bitch. How can you refer to them as mediocre? Like I don't get it. Like, are you jealous because you don't have the vocal capabilities that Whitney Houston had? Like, what's the tea, Madonna? Like Whitney Houston can dance across the motherfucking stage and not miss a fucking single note. But she's mediocre.
She don't have a bodyguard. That's all. She just needed a little bodyguard in her life so she could feel relevant. Like
Madonna pulls the fuck out of that.
Madonna, like I feel like Madonna is really on her last leg. I feel like this tour is going to be the last one that's going to be paid for by an audience. And I think that that's going to be a good thing for her. I do think that Madonna is stepping a little bit over herself, and I think that it's just because Madonna is bored. And you know, when people get bored, they start saying shit that don't make fucking sense, i.e. Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like when people get bored, they start saying shit that don't make no sense. So I'm gonna chalk it up to the fucking game, okay? Madonna, I'm giving you a pass, girl, because I'm chalking it up to fucking dementia. I feel like your old ass is, you about 2 seconds away from a motherfucking home, and so I'm gonna give you this one, and I'm gonna let that be what it's gonna be. Okay.
That broke pussy bitch. She'll think twice before she tries to refer to any icon as mediocre.
Like anybody, like bitch, you 55 years old still wearing shit from Forever 21, girl. Goodbye. Like I can't. Like I fucking. So this week's Hope Corner goes motherfucking to
Lord. Who?
So this is no, for real. I have to give it to Charlemagne and DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club. And the reason that I'm giving them the corner is because there was very problematic information. Well, not information. There was very problematic conversation that happened between them and Janet Mock during her interview, which was stellar. If you have not listened to the Janet Mock interview on The Breakfast Club, please do so. It was informative and very insightful. However, once again, the very problematic DJ Envy and the always problematic Charlemagne, they were stupid. More so Envy than Charlemagne, but still, like, they were fucking dumb. I don't want to get like too deep into it, but bitch, go sit in the fucking corner. Envy, you can kiss my whole entire ass as it pertains to trans because yo big fat Mexican ass always got slick shit to say when transgender women are on the show. So fuck you, okay? Like fuck you.
Bitch, let me go pull up his interview right now.
You gotta pull it up because it was good. You gotta pull it up, but it was a little problematic for me. It was a good interview. It was worth my 30 minutes because like when bitches start getting into that 15-minute mark, I'm like, girl, this better be good. Like so it was worth my 30 minutes. I listened to it on the drive home, so I wasn't distracted, and it was pretty good. Janet was, of course, Janet. She was very, privileged white woman in a black body. But the information she gave was I liked it. It was a good interview.
I have to check that out.
So I would encourage everybody that's listening to check that out and kind of, give us feedback, send us some listening letters, and tell me how you feel about that. Am I being dramatic because I'm trans, or did you find some of the stuff to be a little triggering? Whether you're cis or gender non-binary or whatever the case may be. Just let us know how you felt about that in some listen letters. And speaking of listening letters, I think that we have some this week. Like, bitch, do we have listen letters?
Bitch, we ain't got a listen letter since that angry black woman came for us.
Right? People upset about that. I think nobody else wants to do it because you roasted her, 50. Like, I don't think nobody else wants to do it because you gave that girl fever. And now everybody's like, they will not get me. They won't get me.
I probably made her a little hot around the neck, but that's it. You know.
The rest of some people is like, fuck that, won't get me, bitch.
Oh Lord Jesus, y'all don't have to be scared. Send us some listener letters, bitch. It's okay.
It's like, we love y'all still. Just watch what the fuck you say.
Right.
Watch your phone and keep your hands on your head. Just watch your phone and keep your hands on your head. Otherwise, I'm gonna just assume that you let Ebony get raped at Junior's party tonight. If I have to whoop your ass, okay? So, venge please, 50, venge for me. I know you have things.
I do. I'm gonna try to keep calm and not raise my voice because what I'm about to talk about is an individual that I'm pretty sure America is tired of seeing and hearing. Donald Trump and his inhumane decision to overturn a ruling that President Barack Obama put into place that protects trans individuals in the military. I can't fathom what place this came from other than a place of ignorance, ill will, and malice. Like, I just don't understand. Like, he could not have been in his right mind whenever he and his team decided to do something so, like, blatantly transphobic. Like, I don't even understand. And he made it seem like trans people are a burden to America, and I'm just like, where the fuck does this come from? Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. And for you to take the fucking Twitter to make this announcement, I really don't know. I'm at a point now where I'm like, I'm just waiting for CNN to, there to be breaking news on CNN that President Donald Trump fell down a flight of steps and died due to his injuries or something like that, because it makes no sense to me at this point. I cannot believe that this man is the leader of what's supposed to be the free world. And this shit is fucking crazy. Did I do a good job? I'm trying not to get upset. Did I do a good job with composing myself?
You did a good job of being very composed. I really think you did a good job at being composed.
Let me go take me a shot now. So what do you think about it?
Compose my motherfucking self. Let me tell y'all bitches like Donald J. Trump. Let me tell I'm gonna keep it cute. Okay, I'm gonna keep it cute. Donald Trump is the epitome of what is wrong and what is problematic in America. He is the epitome of racism, the epitome of sexism, misogynoir, and just like his overall views on life and everything around it and everything about it are problematic. Everything about Donald Trump is problematic. His views and the way he goes about things are problematic. It bothers me that you chose to make a national announcement via the Twitter. Okay? You made a national announcement. You made a choice that affects the lives of people today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today via Twitter. Could you imagine actually being somebody that's in the military right fucking now, and you're sitting around and your commander comes in and says, you gotta go, and you gotta go. because Trump just tweeted that you can't be here. Trump just tweeted that I can't be here. Are you serious? Are you
right?
Like, I don't think that people understand the immaturity of this man. He could not face us by coming on, daytime television to make an announcement that it's going to affect the lives of so many trans people who are trying to get out of sex work, who are trying to get off the streets, who are just trying to come out of poverty. And you have the nerve to make a fucking tweet that says, fuck y'all because you are a burden. And because you're a burden, I don't want you in the army. When really it's saying, we don't want to have to deal with using your proper gender pronouns and making people who don't agree with that uncomfortable. So we'd rather do away with you altogether. That's what that means. And I hate to exclude trans men from this, but we all know when they're talking about excluding trans people or they don't want trans people out, what they're saying is, we don't want these tranny ass women up in here because that makes it hard for the men, because people who don't know themselves get confused around seeing transgender women that are beautiful, and we don't want you bitches here. And I just I hate for it to be so transparent that way, because I know somebody gonna come to me and say that I'm being problematic, but I honestly believe that to be true. I feel like trans men, just like lesbian women, get a pass in this whole thing, because let's be honest, if you don't pass as a trans man, you're assumed to be a lesbian anyway, and if you pass as a trans man, nobody gives you shit for being a trans man. I've never really seen too many stories about trans men getting their ass beat, whether they look passable or not passable. But every time I turn around, a trans woman got to get fucked up, killed, raped, stabbed, and murdered. It's bullshit, and I just feel like this is all about that ego, that male ego, that machismo that the army is trying to hold on to, that they think will be diminished if trans women are allowed to serve. And that is some bullshit.
And I think it's so fucked up that, like, somebody posted on Facebook, there was like the picture of Donald Trump holding the pride flag, and it said something about supporting the LGBT community or the trans community or something, and it's like, now that you're in office, your complete plight has changed, and now you're basically backpedaling. And I'm like, this man is a lot. Like, it's so fucking troubling, the condition that the United States of America is in at this very moment because of Chester the Cheeto. I just, yeah. But anyways, my blood pressure is through the roof right now. I need a shot of Hennessy, girl, because I'm just unable. I'm unable. Unfucking able. I think Twitter needs to revoke his ability to tweet. I think that's what needs to happen.
When other people tweet problematic shit, their accounts get shut down. I need to know why the president of the United States has not had his account shut down yet, bitch.
I'm over it. Stubby, chubby ass fingers. Fuck Donald Trump. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, I can't deal with him. I choose not to deal with him. And on that motherfucking note, I'm gonna wrap it up because he makes me mad, and I don't like being upset. My weekend started today, bitch. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be upset, bitch. My birthday next week. I ain't trying to be upset about that motherfucking Cheeto. Fuck him. Fuck him. At any rate.
Fuck him with Michael Vick's dick, bitch. No, fuck him with Usher's dick. Fuck him with Usher's dick. Usher's protected dick. There you go.
Get off my phone. We will talk to you guys next week. We love y'all. Please be sure to tune in to our sister podcast, The Blaze. The Big Blaze, because we're like baby Blaze. So they blaze. They just blaze, and we little baby Blaze. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay? It's fine. And, I'm upset because I just realized that we were little baby Blaze.
I can't deal with you.
Okay, but just visit intotheblaze.com and you'll see y'all. Okay? Bye.
Bye.